Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, hey? I'm riding through Newbold on Stour and it's time for a little updates. So it's been a while because me and the missus have been moving house, and if you've ever moved, particularly in a chain, you'll know how much hard work that can be. But everything's gone okay in the end and we are loving our new home. I've got started in my new job and I'm very happy there. What a great team to work with. I'm enjoying them very much, and some fantastic young people who I'm already very fond of. I'm on a little mission now for some essentials, because when you live in the countryside you have to travel for the essentials. So here are a few clips from the big move. We are uncovering the dust. Oh my god. Oh my god. I find it hard to believe that the lorry's going to be big enough to take everything, but the guy had a look at everything when they gave us the quote, and I can only assume they know what they're doing. And the big lorry has arrived. I'm relieved at how large the lorry is. There it is, the last box in the loft. The lorry is not quite big enough, so they're taking what they can, and then I come back with the car. Here goes. Okay, we're all done. Let's go. Ah, what lovely neighbours we're leaving behind. So there it is. So the drama at the end there was that the guy had underestimated the size of the load, and the van, just the lorry wasn't big enough. It was a big lorry, but it wasn't quite enough. But the guys were great and managed to fit all but one carload in, and the buyer has kindly said she doesn't mind if I come back and pick up the stuff from the garage. So there's about, hopefully, one jazz worth left in the garage, and I've kept one garage key, posted my house key through the front door. Ooh. And I'll be back to pick up the last stuff. I don't know if it'll be this evening, because it's going to take a long time to unload, and I think it will probably be tomorrow. Doesn't time fly? I remember moving to Solihull and everyone telling me, oh, Shirley's a good part of Solihull. And I remember the stress of moving that time as well. And how, you know, the last minute getting close to the line on how long I had left in the old place, and estate agents and lawyers taking too long, and all the packing and vans. And that was 15 years and 8 months ago. I can't tell you how thrilled I am at the thought that my lovely wife is ahead of me with the bunnies, picking up the keys to our new home. And now we're getting all the bits and pieces done in the house. There's not much to be done, no major work. Just, you know, picture frames and bits of carpets and light fittings and bulbs and stuff. Oh, there was just a small gas leak. Apparently it happens all the time, that the people who lived there before don't notice because they've got used to it, and then the new people move in and it's usually the lady that smells it, because apparently women have a better sense of smell than men. And I was saying, oh no, I'm sure it's fine, no it's fine, and we called the gas man round and he said, oh yep, there's definitely a gas leak, and shut the gas off. So no hot water for a while till it was fixed. But that's all sorted now, and things are looking a lot more homely. Oh, I'm enjoying the rides out here in the countryside, I can tell you. And my wife's been doing a lot of work in the garden. She's got big plans for the place. I haven't been particularly helpful at all. Which brings us on to this. When we were looking at the house, we thought it would be great to build, well, I thought it would be great to build a sort of workshop down here at the end. Rather than keep the bike in a garage, I'd love a nice sort of log cabin or garden building workshop down here. Now, I'd appreciate your advice if you have any expertise. This patio's barely even lying on the ground, that'll just lift straight off. But there is a concrete slab already. However, it's cracked. So, if it's stable, would you even dream of using it? And if you wouldn't, I mean, my God, am I really going to hack that up and turn it into rubble and replace it? I don't know. You can see how thick it is there. The shed is pretty much falling down. So if you have any expertise, I'd love your thoughts. I'm thinking maybe of a log cabin style, which has built-in insulation, doesn't it? The wood keeps the heat in more, and it's sturdy and easy to build and should last a long time. But a timber frame garden building, you can make it exactly what size you need. It might be a little bit cheaper. So let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts. Now, I have been riding to work a little bit. And enjoying it very much. But next week I'm going to have to, because unfortunately I had another problem with my stupid car. So I pulled out of the junction from work and I heard a clunk. And the car just sort of stopped accelerating, and I gingerly put it in gear and lifted the clutch again, and there was a knocking sound, and the clutch came all the way up and the car wasn't moving. So I thought I'd broken my clutch, but normally the pedal would go all the way down to the ground and stay there. But the pedal seemed to work as normal, but the car just didn't go anywhere, and there was a knocking sound. The speedometer though was rising, so I figured it had to be after the gearbox. Anyway, the RAC guy came. It only took about 3 hours this time, and it's pretty obvious now you look at it. Pointed out that the drive shaft had totally snapped. I'll get there and show you. Look at that. In case you're not very familiar with cars, this is called a drive shaft. You're not supposed to be able to do that. This end goes into the gearbox and it's completely snapped. I couldn't believe it. I get that a CV joint might fail or a boot might fail and grit gets in and wears it out and it starts knocking, but the drive shaft is just snapped. My God. So I'll be riding to work for the next week and enjoying it. Thank God it's not too cold. It's alright, we've already got a quote from someone to come and repair it on the driveway on Friday, which will be expensive, but that's what a budget's for. Anyway, just a little update. Thanks for your patience while we get things sorted out. Sooner or later we'll be back to making exciting videos about bike maintenance and whatnot. Thanks for watching another brilliant video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.